Sorry. Okay, that's better. Hello, Libra. This is your general love reading for... You know what? Hold on. This is for June, but I will be right back. Sorry, I didn't know if you could hear the radio playing in my kitchen, so I just turned it off. Yes, this is your general love reading for the month of June 2017. I hope all of you have been doing well this month for May in regards to love. Let me make a quick disclaimer. If this video does not resonate with you, it's because this video is obviously not meant for you. And what I mean by that is, you know, there are so many online tarot card readings that it's impossible to think that every single one of them are going to be similar. Most of them, I think tend to be similar-ish, but, you know, that's because there's so many different Sagittariuses, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and all these other factors that not every video is going to resonate with everyone, Libra. So, what I personally do is unless there's a specific reader that I like, that I subscribe to, like, I like The Quietest Revolution. I love her tarot card readings. They resonate with me very well, as a Sag. And I'm trying to think about what that one guy, he's very popular, he's kind of plain looking. He seems like he's kind of Buddhist or something, like he meditates. But if you can think of who I'm talking about, like, I don't know. And I also like, I think it's either Intuitive Tarot or International Tarot or something like that, but I also like her tarot card readings. And then there's this woman, she does shell readings, and I also really like hers, but if it's not someone I'm subscribed to because their readings, like 9 times out of 10, resonate with me, I tend to go by the video that first catches my eye, that I'm first attracted to, that I don't really think about, that I first look at. That's the one I tend to look at, and I find that that's the most accurate reading for me instead of going through and picking the prettiest thumbnail or the longest tarot reading, you know? The one that resonates with you might be 5 minutes long versus 28. So yeah, I suggest watching the video for your sun and moon sign to get a more accurate overview for the month of June in regards to love. What else do I need to kick off this video? Oh yeah, subscribe to my channel if you would like to stay updated when I upload, and also subscribe just so I can make more videos like this and one too. So, yeah, and like this video if it resonates with you, and comment if it did too, if you want. So I'm gonna get started and shuffle these cards. Okay, I thought I messed it up and accidentally got reversals in here. Alright, general love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants for the month of June 2017 in regards to general love and romance. Alright. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, Libra, I would say June is a very good month for you for love, it seems. Your current position is the Six of Pentacles, and what this is telling me is well, actually, first let me into it. I'm gonna go get my other deck and look at the meaning. What this is telling me is that as a Libra, you're already very, what, we're just gonna, yeah, that makes it a lot easier. As a Libra, you're already very a balanced person, and you kind of, for the most part, most of you, you tend to be very balanced people, and with that, we tend to know when to be fair, and sometimes we tend to give to others, like we're in a relationship and we're constantly worried about the other person, and we're frustrated, but we're actually forgetting, well, I'm not a Libra, but as people, we forget about ourselves. And I think this month you stop worrying about your significant other as much, and you're focusing on yourself, because at the end of the day, if this person that you're dating to, talking to, or maybe someone even in the past, probably an Earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I feel like that's always important to state. But I feel like this person definitely, they have been causing a lot of ups and downs in the relationship, and you're trying to work on fixing them so you're more secure and stable, which is, a natural reaction in a situation. But I think you're taking a step back, and you're kind of working on yourself, and I think that what that will end up doing is kind of forcing this other person to realize what they have been doing, and how their emotions and instability has been affecting your relationship. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles for current influences, and it seems like, at least financially anyways, maybe your finances this month deeply affect your relationship, but it seems like financially you're pretty well off. I wouldn't say you're 100% secure, and I would be careful, but you're on your way to completion. And with this also, I'd say maybe with this person, it could perhaps that this card's the other person, and they're starting to focus on themselves, and that's helping you to become a more of a balanced individual. But I think that what this is meaning is, yeah, you have fixed some of the things in, that was my hand, you have fixed some of the things in your relationship, but it's important to note to be careful, and there's still work that needs to be done too, and don't just let it go at that. In your current influences is the Knight of Swords, and usually this is like a fast message coming in, delay or impatience. So you're probably a bit impatient for things to work out, because your goal or destiny is a Chariot, and you want to be victorious and successful in this relationship. And I'm moving these because I'm getting really tired really quick of the glare of the cards. Okay, hopefully that's better for you guys. Anyways, you want to be victorious and successful in this relationship, but back to the work's not done. The Chariot, I mean, that's a bumpy ride, and that's a lot of work, and you need to have some sort of emotional restraint and some balance between your logical and mental side in order to deal with this person and be successful. And then we have in the distant past, I believe this is the position of this card. Wait, there's a card I haven't spread on it. Oh yeah, influences of distant past. So the influences of distant past would be a lot of fiery, creative energy coming through for you. Maybe this person, well, maybe you're trying to conceive with this person in the past. It could be maybe you're trying to, instead of sitting at home all the time and doing nothing, maybe you're trying to get out and do things that, more creative, or maybe you feel as if in the past you couldn't communicate with this person and you needed to find a way to creatively express yourself. Or you found some sort of creative outlet, but in the recent past, it seems like things were pretty good for you for the most part. Three of Wands is not a bad card. Then we have the Fool and the influences of distance, right? Recent past events, and I think what this means is you're taking a leap of faith in order to make things work with this person. You're kind of just letting things go how they go, and I think as much as you need to have restraint in here, you need to learn when to fight and when not to, and I think you're learning to pick your battles and or not to battle at all, and not to fight with this person, because obviously this isn't making it any better because you're impatient, and because, you feel the need to brashly communicate your feelings to the other person, but what you really should be doing is, being the Queen of Pentacles, you need to be receptive to, you need to welcome the bit of calmness and stability in a relationship that you have instead of fighting all the time. You need to learn to be stable and independent and not to always be analyzing your emotions, and learn when to express them. There are times when to speak and when not to. And then we have the Emperor in the position of present attitude. And I think what this means is you're ready to take control in your relationship. You're ready to take control of your life. Like what I said, maybe you're focusing on yourself more, right? Because usually as a Libra, right, you want to see the good in everyone, right? You wanna be fair, so that's what kind of causes you to always, with your significant other or the person you're speaking to, or maybe it's the other way around, but it usually causes you to put their needs above yours, which ultimately end up harming you, and I think the month of June is the month where you're no longer doing that, and you find that the most balanced and fair decision and plan of action is to actually take care of yourself first, because it's good to take care of other people, but when your needs have been neglected and now you're emotionally unstable, or you felt you couldn't express yourself to your significant other, there's a time for everything, and I think the time now is to take back control of your life and the things that only you can control, because you cannot control this person. And then we have the environmental influences, and we have the Magician. So, are you dating a Scorpio? Or are you talking to a Scorpio? Or an Aries? I get a lot of Mars energy from this card. Okay, and it can mean that someone that your influences, it could be a very manipulative person in your environment. This may not be the person that you're with. It could be family members that you live with, the roommate that you live with, but this person has no good intentions. And seeing you guys work out, they're trying to just be like, you need to manipulate this, you need to do this with this person in order to make things work, and being the fair Libra that you guys tend to be. I know Libras are either extremely fair or they're kind of low-key evil. I think most Libras are a little bit low-key evil, but that's pretty awesome, no? Better to be low-key evil than, loudly evil. I mean, not necessarily evil, but I think sometimes Sun sign Libras, let me say this. Sun sign Libras tend to take advantage of other people's trust in their opinions and can manipulate other people. But I think for the most part, you guys are 95% awesome, But as all signs have their flaws, and don't feel bad because Scorpio, I like some Scorpios, but I tend to dislike Scorpios. A lot of people hate Geminis the worst out of the zodiac. I don't. I love Geminis. They're precious. Yes, they're a little bipolar, for lack of a better term, but you have to love them anyways, because you just do. Scorpios are very, what I call them, magician-y. They're very manipulative. They get what they want. But that's not a bad thing. There is really awesome Scorpios that are very protective and loyal, and those are the people. If any other sign you want that loyal Scorpio, that is the person that you want in your life, friend wise or relationship wise. But the majority of them are the manipulative, conniving Scorpio, and that's not necessarily what you want. And if you are that manipulative Scorpio, kudos to you, because man, let me tell you, I don't have the energy to go through all that mental work, and I wish I did. But, and this person themselves, it could even be your environment. There's a witch or a magician themselves, some sort of psychic in your environment that may influence some of your decisions and opinions, perhaps. So yeah, and then I kind of already went over what this card meant as far as, you feel the need to impulsively communicate, but, like, you shouldn't. And then we have a star and the most likely outcome, and that's hope and spirituality and peace, and, like, this card, in my opinion, it's kind of like a temporary position of peace. But this temporary position of peace can go two ways. It can go back to where it was, or it can even get better. This could just be a sign that things are about to get better, and that's why it signifies hope and spirituality. And with the Queen of Pentacles and the future influence, I think you will become this Queen of Pentacles, and this bright shining star of hope will come through for you. Okay? Now, before this phone stops recording, because I didn't delete any before videos, so there's a chance of this. I'm gonna do this pretty quickly. I'm gonna go through and pick an advice card for you for the month of June. So, I said quickly, and I'm being OCD. Okay. General. Whoa, I'm not doing a general rolling. Divine Universe and Spirit Guides, do you have any advice for Libra for the month of June 2017 for Libra Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs in regards to love and romance for June 2017? The card that fell out was the Knight of Cups in reverse, and it says, refers to a man under 40, attractive, prone to jealousy and mood swings, unfaithful in love, not capable of commitment to one person, dishonest, lives in a fantasy world, and love, he will break your heart. He may cause you to develop a long-term distrust of men. So that's probably for some of you, Libras, because, the Magician is in your environmental influences, and this doesn't necessarily have to be the person you're with, but it's someone that obviously has a lot of influence on you. And then this card, the Chariot, it says, this card of success, confidence, and determination, victory over illness, enemies, and financial problems. Goal achieved through self-control, willpower, and discipline. Focus on the battle at hand. Take satisfaction in your accomplishments, but guard against arrogance. Your reputation will be established. Respect is earned. And I think this is important. I think, this person is expecting you, this person might be narcissistic, this person is expecting you to fight back. They're expecting you, to have to defend yourself. And I think the minute you stop defending yourself and stop focusing on them and focusing on yourself, you will have success in this relationship, because it will show this person that they no longer control your life. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Again, subscribe, comment, and rate this video if you would like to. You don't have to. And yeah, I really hope this resonated with you. I suggest watching the video if you're Ascendant and Moon sign. And someday I'll book private readings, so if any of you guys want a private reading in the future, stay tuned, because that may be happening in the future eventually. So, yes, thanks for watching, Libra. Have a lovely June.